This is the Valor Paraffin stove that I grew up with, endorsed by the Valor Paraffin company, and it has paraffin at the bottom and a little mica. What you see there in the fire window is a very thin slice of mica, which is a natural mineral, and it's heat resistant, and that allows us to see inside to the burning chamber and the chimney. And then on top of the chimney you put your pot. Now the chimney can be removed, and then you can see the wick, and you can take the spreader off, and there inside you can see the wick, and the wick goes up and down as we turn this little lever, this little knob. The spreader, distance between the spreader and that little charred portion of the wick has to be exactly right for the flame to burn in a perfectly even blue flame. And I've just been attending to it and getting it as level as I can, as even as I can. And I'm going to light it and see if we get blue. Right, it's starting to burn with an orange flame, and it's spreading around from the point where I lit it. I'm turning it down slightly, and we hope it's going to go all the way around. You can see little tints of blue starting to show, and we'll see if we can get a perfectly even flame, and then we can use it. It's a little bit high on the other side. We can use it to make the most amazing toast. So this is in process of being serviced. The flame on this side is a little bit blue, the flame on the far side is a little bit high, so I'll correct it and try again. Just going to let it burn for a little while. You can see it through the fire window, because to some extent the charring will even out through the burning. I've removed the chimney, and I'm just going to trim a little bit. No, cat is sticking its claws into me. No, tiny. Just a little, remove a little bit of the wick where it, wick where it's high. Very real life experience there with the cat digging her claws into me for attention. So I've just lit one portion. It's a little bit high. Watch the flame going around. It should meet all the way around. There you can, the light unfortunately obscures the blue. There you can see the blue is starting to happen. I've taken the stove inside because the wind was beginning to affect it. Unfortunately, the light, where's the light? I've put my hand over the light. Now you can see the blue is starting to come all the way around, and we're almost there. So I've just had to Google to remember why you need a blue rather than a yellow flame. Blue is complete combustion. The yellow comes about because if it's not getting enough oxygen, then you get incomplete combustion, and little soot particles become incandescent, which is how the mantle on an Aladdin lamp works, and re-radiates the light at a different frequency, which is an indicator that you're not getting the maximum heat. The flame itself is interesting because actually the liquid paraffin, of course, is turned coming up the wick into a gas. So the properties of gases actually apply to the color of the flame. So for your illumination, you would have a yellow flame because more of the heat is going into light. In your stove, where you want to cook, you prefer a blue flame because as much of the energy as possible is being converted into heat. So you see a little bit of a battle between the blue and the red as the high point on the wick is gradually burning down and the blue is battling with the red to take over. It would tend towards the blue because of the excellent design of the stove, which is why it lasted so many years, I would imagine. So a mainly blue flame, just a little bit of red. We'll have to just wait for that to burn down. I intervened a little bit and trimmed the wick. But basically we have our flame ready to make our toast with our Valor Paraffin and our beautiful Valor British-made stove, which is burning a beautiful heat down the bottom there. Thanks for sharing. Bye.